Hey guys, so this is another update video. This time it's for Yuki, and okay guys, I usually do the update videos a lot later, in pretty much in end of this week and beginning of this week, but yeah, the things I'm seeing of Yuki, I'm not able to contain them anymore. I have to show you all these stuff. They are so cool that I gotta show it to you for sure. I don't have any footage for her because for some reason on defense I haven't been able to find her. However, let's just go to it, guys. So remember, there's one thing that I forgot to mention the last time is since she's an Iskabrod, if you use other Iskabrod heroes, you'll be able to restore 10%, 15%, 20% of your mana each time you're hit by a skill. So yeah, we're going there. We're using the Iskabrod team, guys, for sure, and I will explain a little further why in a second. So we're going there. We're going for the Iskabrod team for sure, guys. And there's a very good reason for this, guys. Remember that the Iskabrods, some of these heroes only activate their abilities when there's Frosted. But guess what? The realm for Yuki is the Frosted realm. So that means that every single hero in the enemy team is in the status of Frosted. It says it right there, guys. Frosted realm, 33% mana gain. So that means that these guys over here, they don't need to have another hero that creates Frosted. They're already Frosted, so we can do some crazy stuff with this. So yeah, we're going there, guys. I know there's one player that's gonna love this hero right here. Who? Check this out. I have her weapon at +2 awakened. And we got it. We got the 30% crit chance and critical damage right off the bat. We don't need to activate another hero. Not even Yuki's activated. She already has the realm up there. So we're there, guys. We have. I can't believe Iskabrod has a second chance to shine for sure with Yuki. That is so cool. I used to like actually test out different teams for Iskabrod because I really love the idea of freezing heroes and things like that. Let's wait one more turn so I can show you. There we go. So check this out. If you thought Karma Freeze is no longer useful, check this out. Whole team freaking freezing with one shot. Yeah, that is so powerful. Remember that what I just showed you, you can only do it if the team is set up in M formation, like here and targeting the middle one. But the thing is that with Yuki's realm, you'll be able to freeze the entire freaking, well, at least 3 of them. 3 of them will be frozen for 2 freaking turns. So that means that even though Yuki doesn't freeze, Karma can help her freeze for 2 turns permanently in that situation. No mana gain, nothing. So yeah, guys, we actually went there. We're doing it, guys. We're really doing it. For sure. So this opens up to actually using Iskabrod. Like if you want to actually use like Jakul and things like that, you can actually do that, but you're not gonna take the full advantage of these abilities here to actually freeze. So this is a huge reason for me to awaken Karma's weapon now, because I know Karma and her weapon with +3 is absolutely broken. So if I add Yuki and maybe another like a blue team with 1 Karma, this is pretty viable for me, because any hero in the entire team to be frozen, that is really powerful. For sure, guys. I'm definitely gonna try that out for sure. We're gonna do it, guys. I'm definitely gonna do like an eighth team that on my war to see if then I definitely won. I am dying to test this out in war for sure, but I'm gonna need some time, guys, because I really need Karma's weapon to be, you know, at tip-top shape to be able to do this. Now check this out. You saw Karma. You saw there, Karma actually gained her life by 100% because she took the damage from this guy, and every single hit got her 10% mana. So that's another advantage that you have from the Iskabrod team, that since I have 3 Iskabrods, I'll be able to gain a lot more mana here. So I'm pretty much having full 15% mana every single time he got hit there. So let me see if I can finally finish this fight here. So, still frozen. Here we go. And boom, boom. Oh my God! This is amazing, guys. And believe it or not, we're in territory of free to play and cheap to play with these types of setup with Iskabrat, because freezing is still a very powerful ability, but you are gonna need Yuki in this situation for sure. So yeah, that is the thing, guys, for sure. You gotta get Yuki at that situation. And boom, man, he's gaining man and stuff. We really gotta finish this here. And I actually gain attack. That is interesting. Attack and defense. Right, because he just gave attack and defense to Iskabrat, so that's another advantage. So you're raising defense and attack to Yuki, so that's another synergy for sure to take into account. Like 2,111 extra defense for Yuki. Huh. So that's even more synergies that I'm definitely going to try a team with these gals here, but it's not going to be my main blue team for sure in that situation. So let's try to finish this, guys. We're taking a long time to actually beat this. And to actually get the full benefits from this gal here, you actually have to make her go off again. But the thing is that in this situation, yeah, that's a very good time for her to get frosted. Not frozen, frosted. Because that's Yuki's ability there. To be able to gain advantage of the 30 and 60%, 30% crit chance, 60% crit damage from a Who, you have to attack again with her in that situation with the buff. And speaking of that, there's another thing that I found in my testing that is definitely worth mentioning, and I'm going to show you right now. Alright guys, so this is the team that I decided to use to show you this. So in this case I already have a stone creator, so I'm gonna switch this weapon here because I do need some extra mana since I'm playing two colors here. And I definitely need this gal over here, Abigail, to actually create stones and to be able to make as much connections to be able to gain mana for Chloe here in this situation. But the perfect hero in this situation would be this guy over here, Gwendolyn. However, I have her +1, and yeah, cheap to play and free to play are not going to have Abigail at +5 this situation. So I'm going for Chloe because Chloe, you are able to get her at +5 for cheap to play in this situation. So let's test this out. So the thing that I want to try out is if the ability is to crit for this guy over here stacks with Chloe's. So we're gonna see if we're able to do that. So let's see here. Let's try it right off the bat. So yeah, right off that, look at all that critting. That is very promising, guys. Very promising stuff. But we really need to have Chloe activated here so I can actually show you all this. And lots of blues here. We're getting heroes pretty quickly here. So let's see. 2 more. Let's keep that buff up activated there so we can actually do all this stuff. Alright. Yes, we do have it. So now let's check this out. So here Who has her buff at 1 turn here. So I actually think I need to activate her again so she's able to go off. There we go. Alright, so I'm activating Chloe here. So as you can see, she is going to give the 30% crit chance and 60% crit damage from her +5 ability. So right now she's having 46% crit. However, if I activate a Who here, look at all that crit and damage, man, it's crazy. So as you can see here, we have it here, and we also have it here. So the ability for +5 for Chloe actually stacks with the Who's a weapon awakening. So that is freaking crazy, guys. So that pretty much means we're having 76% of crit chance and 120% crit damage. So when she crits, that's got to be multiplied in that situation. So let's try again to see how much damage we can actually see here. I think it's the same amount that I already showed you there in a second, but I definitely want to see it again. To see if it's something retroactive, so the actual damage is later. So we still have the the buffs here. 30, 30, 60, 60. We're gonna try again. Let's see how much damage we can pull off here. 52k. This is a 4-star hero, guys. So yeah, if you needed another reason to get Chloe to +5, because you are able to get her to +5 through events, this is another way, because who now can actually do a bunch of damage. Oh my god. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty crazy in PvP. In lower level PvP, like more like free to play, cheap to play, that this could be a pretty viable team if you have these heroes here. Very, very cool and powerful stuff, guys, for sure. So I really love that that Yuki has opened up this door to actually have be able to do all these things. So another thing we got to talk about, guys, is bosses, specifically Intruder, because Intruder Boss, yeah, one of my ghillies showed me this, and yeah, she was able to get this result: 250 something million damage, SS rank, with Yuki. I know Yuki has the buff, you know, for the boss and all that, but 259 million? Come on, guys. That is completely insane, guys. And checking it out, she did it again here, but this time for 217 million in this situation. So that is pretty insane. Yeah. So Yuki, the thing is that you remember what I said, that Yuki lowers the defense. That lowering of defense on all 3 targets is gonna, yeah, it's gonna bring in a lot more damage than before in that situation. So very, very powerful stuff, guys. Very, very powerful stuff. That is very promising for bosses in the future. We got to talk about that when that actually happens. So if you're wondering what team she actually used, this is the team that she used. Let me see if I remember properly. This guy over here, I'm sure she used Gwendolyn, Abigail. Where are you, Abigail? And Volos and Yuki. There you go. So this is the team that she actually used. I'm not sure if exactly in that order that I just showed you, but for sure, remember that Yuki hits 5 times. So by hitting 5 times, and there's a few targets obviously with this guy over here, that's gonna enable the damage done by Gwendolyn even more in that situation, and Abigail, the stones and all that, and of course this here over here. Yeah, Mary is gonna multiply all of that damage from all the 3 targets there that have their defenses lowered by 30%, and do all that damage accumulated, and it's an explosion of damage for a summit. So yeah, guys, Yuki has enabled you to be able to do this. Obviously, when the 100% thing is removed, that damage is gonna be lowered, but not by imagine that you're gonna cut the damage maybe by 50%. We're talking about 128 million damage in Summit right off the bat without any extra buffs, and that is a lot of freaking damage for Summit, guys. You will single-handedly murder the Summit boss. So I really think that Yuki does have a good future in beating multi-target red bosses in the future, so that can definitely be something else. And another thing, the last thing I needed to talk to you guys is that remember when I also said that Yuki, if the minus 30% defense, that actually is stackable. So yeah, that is confirmed. It is stackable. Check this out, guys. In other words, her debuff plus the debuff from Aurora that lowers the defense by 20%, we're talking about 50% less defense for the target. So that is the thing. 50% of if it's for multi-target, that's gonna be devastating for any PvE enemy. I'm not very sure on PvP. However, remember the first team that I showed you on the first impressions video? That team uses Aurora and Yuki. So I suspect that some of those heroes that die are because they have that debuff by 50%. So for 50% defense. So yeah, that I think that is the strategy for that defense. That is why why that defense is so effective, because it's lowered the defense by 50%. And yeah, lots of damage is coming in. So snip, snip, snip. For Collector, very, very nice, guys. So that is the update that I have for you guys for now. So if I get really nice footage, I really hope I get nice footage for her on defense, on the attack, and war, and PvP, and things like that. If I get that, I'll do a second update video for sure. And I'll definitely post it here on the update for sure. However, as you already may know, in this situation, we didn't get Raphael as the rerun hero. That is still the prediction, so there is still a high probability for Raphael to appear on Sunday. However, if you're wondering if you should try to get Molly instead of any other hero that are offered, Molly is in my top 10 most impactful heroes of 2023. So yeah, if you don't have Molly, at least at +0, she is a priority hero to get for sure. That is no questions asked, guys. Making Alia just gain mana, or any other hero just that is a big advantage for sure. And at +1, she's gonna create stones. So yeah, that is very powerful stuff, guys, for sure. So if you're wondering which hero to get, definitely try to get Molly. If you don't already have Molly, yeah, for sure, definitely try to get her. Because after that, yeah, trying to get her to +5 is pretty powerful for sure. Super freaking powerful for sure in that situation. However, so for now, I still don't think that Yuki is a must-have. As I said before, must-haves are heroes that if you don't have them, you can't play the game. However, if you do get Yuki, you open up for a lot of fun things with her, because you can actually make any Iskarat team a lot more viable to actually be used. So that it opens up to a lot of fun and actually creative teams, and possibly very effective teams in war and arena and things like that, because freezing is the thing, guys, and Yuki will be freezing, and yeah, Karma freezing, and who actually doing freaking damage. Yeah, that is definitely could be an option for free to play, cheap to play for sure. So that's really powerful stuff for sure. And yeah, and that ability on defense to possibly get 50% minus in defense, that is going to be definitely very relevant for sure. So yeah, I really hope I get some really nice footage for this. Alright, guys, if you have any other questions, if you have any concerns, if you think I made a mistake, please leave it in the comments, guys, and we'll talk about it. Alright, thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.